Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play on Jacksmith by Flipline Studios. So yeah, this is a brand new IP that I have never played from Flipline Studios. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So yeah, once again, I am going to select a new game here, and I'm going to type in my username just as always, so let's go ahead and get started here. Meet Jacksmith, a very talented blacksmith, and his furry apprentice, Scout. Jacksmith enjoyed his job, but horseshoes and hinges weren't paying the bills. Across the Lowlands lived the royal Plumpfeather family. King Plumpfeather and his wife, Hildred, have ruled over the land for many years. Beyond Alpine Ridge lived a lonely wizard named Dudley. Sorry about that. He was obsessed with the king's beautiful daughter, Lelena, or whatever. Using his power phoenix staff and barrage of elemental spells, Dudley kidnapped Lalila and amazed an army of vile creatures. The king set a reward for any brave soul who could save his daughter. Jacksmith, who desperately needed the money, packed up the forge and he rode to save Princess Lelena, whatever his name is. Jacksmith could craft a flawless weapon, but using one of his is not his specialty. He's going to need some help. Yeah, sorry if I butchered the cutscene there, but alright, so this is day one of the Lowlands. And it looks like we have to craft a sword. Alright, so we have Scout here, and he's telling us that there's some enemies nearby. And, yeah, so we have two more. Alright, so you've collected the local soldiers to your cause. Click to make a weapon order. So we have to click on the order button here, and he's asking us to make a sword. So we're gonna have to craft a sword. So it says you have 4 crafting stations in your workshop. First, choose this station to use. Alright, you can only craft swords right now. Click to start building. Alright. Alright, so we have the long sword, which is a very, very popular weapon from the Cactus McCoy series. So it's really funny seeing this come back. Alright, so it says click this mold to create a long sword. You'll earn molds for other swords as you travel. Alright, so we have copper. So we have different types of metals in this game. So we have copper, bronze, iron, steel, gold, and crystal. Alright, so we're going to click on copper here. Alright, wait for the copper to melt. You can also pump the lows to make the metal faster. Alright, the metal is ready, so we're going to pull to pour the metal into this. Oh yeah, we got to keep on pouring. Okay, I see. Yeah, I just have to drag onto it. Alright, it says you need to hammer a sword to sharpen its edges. Click along the edges of the sword to hammer. Alright. So it's telling us the number of swings that we have left. Oh, excuse me, sorry. You build the handle of a sword by dropping parts onto it. First, drag and release a guard onto the sword's end. Alright. So that's perfect. Alright, next, drop a grip onto the sword. Try to line up the parts correctly to make the sword more durable. Oh yeah, once again, you have to click and drag on it. Alright, that's great. And then next, drop a cap onto the sword to finish the hilt. Alright, so I think I'm gonna, drag it here. Oh, that wasn't perfect, but it's all good. Alright, so it says click finish to deliver this sword to a waiting swordsman. Okay, so it says you can see how well you crafted. Oh, alright. So we have one more customer, so we have to craft another sword. So yeah. So from what it looks like, for this part of the game, that is, it's very similar to the Game Maria games, where you have to make swords for customers, and it's kind of very similar to the cooking. So it says each weapon has 2 main stats: power and durability. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this. All right, once again, we're gonna have to hammer the edges. And yes, not only that, there's also battles in this game as well. So it's just not you crafting weapons. Because before I started this project, I did looked up some screenshots of this game on the Flipline Studios website, and there are battles in this game. But the battles are actually really interesting from the screenshots alone, because um, the oh yeah, so we have zero more. All right, so basically we have three customers and not just two. All right, that seems good enough. So once again, we're still crafting swords. So yeah, so far, the way how this game is formatted is pretty straightforward. It's pretty much like a Gameria game, but with a medieval twist, if you can think about it like that. All right, this looks pretty good. All right, got a 100% on the handle. Nice. All right, time is money. If you complete the day's weapons quickly. Oh, I wasn't able to read that. All right, now it's time for battle. Masters will drop loot. So yeah. Here's what the battles are like. So as your teammates are battling out in the field, you have to grab these rubies from what it looks like. All right, so we have a new enemy approaching. Yeah, because this game goes by really quickly, I won't be able to read the text that are on screen. So yeah, each weapon's durability decreases when it is used and when a monster attacks. When its durability reaches zero, the weapon will break and that soldier will retreat. You won't always. All right. Okay, so we completed the battle. Yeah, this game is really quickly when it comes to reading. All right, so that's the end of the first day. All right, you found 27 rubies, 10 copper. I think that's copper, and whatever this thing is. So we got, yeah, and there's also different levels. So yeah, this game is very similar to the Papa's Gameria games. All right, so I think we're about to head over to day two of the Lowlands. Oh yeah, this is day two, and oh yeah, looks like we have a pit stop. All right, so we have another enemy coming towards us. So we have three different enemies this time. Oh yeah, so we're still crafting swords. Yeah, I think once we get to day three, I think I'll probably end off this video, and then we can. All right, so we got bronze this time. Want to multitask? Click the back button to take other weapon orders and switch to the other stations. Yeah, you know, I can probably do that real quick. Okay, so we have another sword. So we got two of these guys who also want swords. Oh wait, never mind. They're just waiting in line. Silly me. Wait, am I doing this right? Okay, yes, I am doing this right. Okay, I was a little bit confused there. I was like, wait, I hope I'm not screwing up the part order, but it's all good. All right, there you go. Okay, yeah. So far, this game has not been really difficult. I mean, this is just like the Papa's Gameria games, but like I said earlier, with a medieval twist. So yeah, so far this game isn't as difficult as it seems, but I can't just say it right now because these are just the early levels. All right, so we just need one more. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. All right, so we got getting started. Craft 50 weapons. I think that's what it said. Yeah, there are badges in this game, and no, I will not be getting all the badges, unfortunately. As much as I would like to do that, I don't think that will be necessary for this Let's Play, in my opinion. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, so we're going to add this now. Alright, that's just awesome, and so we're going to place it here. I wonder if you can, like, buy, like, upgrades for them, like, for you to line them up pretty good, but if not, then it's not the end of the world. Alright, so we got a lot of rubies this time. Alright, now it's time for battle. See, I really do like the fact that the enemies actually battle on their own, and instead of you having to control them, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And all our goal is just to grab the loot that the enemies drop. Alright, so we have the Trail Snapper, or, yeah, that's how you pronounce it, Trail Snapper. Yeah, once again, they're telling us about the durability of the weapons, and if it reaches to 0, the enemies will retreat. Oh yeah, another fun fact about Jacksmith is that this is actually Flipline Studios' final original IP. Because after this game, they didn't make any more unique IPs for their brand, so they just continued to do the Papa's Gameria games, which is their most popular franchise. Alright, so about to move on to the final day for this part of this video. Excuse me. Alright, so day 3 of the Lowlands. Alright, so once again, our friend Scout here is telling us the different enemies that we'll be encountering. Yeah, in the next video, I am going to check to see if there's, like, any upgrades in this game for you to, like, if there's a way you can, like, that'll alert you if customers, enters your shop. Yeah, kind of like the Gameria games, like, maybe like a doorbell or something like that. Yeah, that was a little bit unorganized, but not unorganized. I mean, that was a little bit wonky, but it's all good. Oh yeah, another thing I looked up about this game is that there's actually 7 worlds in this game. So there are 7 worlds, and each of those worlds, there are like different days that you have to go through, so... I was gonna drop this. It's not all that bad. Alright, that looks pretty good. Yeah, we got a 90% on the handle, so... Alright, this is our last customer. Alright, so we're gonna hammer this out. So another thing I noticed that it says you own, and it shows a little infinity sign, so it tells us that we own a lot of those things, which is good to know. Alright, there we go. We've crafted our last longsword, and now it's time for battle. I'm probably gonna go downstairs and get something to drink after this video. Alright, so once again, our enemies are out in battle, or our teammates are out in battle. I didn't mean to call our group of people enemies. Alright, you guys need to, like, hurry up. Like, come on now. Yeah, I know they're probably stopping every once in a while to take breaks. There we go. They were able to defeat the enemies. So we got the trail snappers again. All right, we did it. We moved on to trainee. Okay, everyone, I think this will be a good time to stop the video. So yeah, this has been Jacksmith. So far this game has been pretty solid. It's very similar to the Papa's Gameria games, but like I said earlier, it's like those games, but with a medieval theming to it. So yeah, I am looking forward to the rest of this game. So yeah, until next time, we'll be continuing the rest of the Lowlands, and we'll be probably moving on to another weapon type from what it looks like on the bottom of the screen. So yeah, this has been Jacksmith, and I'll see you guys next time with part 2. Goodbye, everyone.